right back to the shadows. I wanna scream and shout. Can you not see me when I'm standing here in front of you? I'm naked, you see. All the places for you, for you, for you.
So thank you for having us here and showing around on your great field. Let us start with introduction of yourself.
Yes, my name is Bas. I'm one of the three owners of this new airsoft location in Holland. It's called Blackout Airsoft. 2 years ago we came with the plan to build up a new airsoft location, so this is Blackout Airsoft.
Okay, nice. It looks really nice. You showed us around here, and it's very beautiful and very unique, I would say. But start with your as a person, as an airsoft player. When did you get in contact with airsoft? And because you have a military background.
I've got a military background, and in our profession sometimes we found some airsoft rifles in the criminal circuit. But a couple of years ago, 2 years ago, together with one of the owners, he's my brother-in-law, we were thinking about doing something else. So we were looking on the internet, we found out the airsoft game.
On YouTube, I think.
Of course, YouTube. A lot of reviews.
Yeah.
It looked very fun because this is more closer than to the real work you can get.
Yeah.
And especially the milsim part, we like that. So we started up to play some games on a couple of areas in Holland.
When in 2013, when airsoft was legal here, or 2013, I think it was.
I think we started at 260. 260, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for 2 years.
2 years. But it's legal since 2013 or 14?
2014.
14. Well,
Yes.
that's not quite long. 2
No.
years. We have players in Germany with airsoft years and 10 years. Or
Yeah.
They started a long time ago, and so for us German, it's different to come to a land and play on a field where players are, we would say, young. For 3 years is not much for me. I'm playing for 8 years.
It's a young sport. Before it was legal in Holland,
Yeah.
the airsoft sport, Dutch guys had to go to Belgium, for example, to play over there.
And their weapons also have to be in Belgium.
Yeah.
But not allowed to bring them here.
A
I
lot
heard
of
stories
problems with
about this.
transport and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
So when you start playing, looking around on the fields, and when do you get to this idea to have your own field?
If you walk around in the airsoft community, you see people are very fanatic.
Yeah.
They enjoy the game. They get sucked up in the game.
Yeah.
So we thought, yeah, we wanted to do something where people come over here, of our location, because we were fantasizing about it before we started it, where they can experience a unique airsoft experience.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, I saw the fun and the fanatic, and also for people who do it recreative. We thought, okay, let's try this. And of course, it's a young sport in Holland, so yeah, why not? We started it.
Just started, and it worked really great. When you look on this room,
Yeah.
it stands for itself.
It's our own room. It's our own private.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you started thinking of making, planning a field, and how do you develop to getting a CQB field and getting the field it is now?
A lot of fantasizing.
Okay.
A lot of speaking with each other, especially with Leon, my brother-in-law, and also one of the owners. And then we start building, and
Just came along.
every hour, every day, every week. We said, okay, let's do this, let's try this, and
Okay.
so this is
So
now.
it developed like it is now.
Yeah.
Can you explain the field with your own words? How would you describe this field in its unique way? It is.
In the big hall, that's what we call the jungle.
Jungle. It looks like a jungle.
We try to let it look like a jungle. Of course, we've got also a CQB, and next year we've got an outdoor field.
Okay.
We're making plans for that now. it's the same way we did the jungle. What shall we do? What shall we build? Yeah, we just thought, okay, what do we need? And together with a company here in the region who does a lot with sand and building stuff, we just created this. It's
so you
a creative
took
process.
all the connections you had, all the ideas you had, and make the best of it, and it became the way it is now.
Yeah.
Okay.
For example, the cockpit.
Yeah.
We wanted to have a cockpit and waterfall.
Or
so
a plane
we just build it, and if it didn't work out, we get it out.
Yeah, I saw just the cockpit of a plane. Can you reach in?
Yes.
You can reach in. Okay, I haven't seen it that far. Nice. I want to have a look at this. So you're not the first CQB field in the Netherlands. It's, I think, from my point of view, I've visited more CQB fields than open fields. And why CQB? Why not a wide open field? Just because the location you get here, or?
Yes. Because we've got also the outdoor area, but we still have to develop and we have to build it. That will be a more open field.
Yeah.
So we thought we've got the opportunity to create 3 different fields.
Areas. Yeah.
Yeah, areas.
In the field.
Yeah. So if people come around over here, we can let them play in the jungle, or after an hour they said, okay, I want to do something else. We can offer them a CQB, or maybe in the future they can play in the outdoor field. And our biggest plan is to connect all the fields with each other.
So you can switch between the areas in the game.
Yes.
Okay, I get it. For the one listening, CQB in German is just the close quarter combat. I would describe the CQB field you call more like a military training field, like we know from Call of Duty, the first. So McTavish and running Morton was like, it was a boat, I think.
It was a boat.
It was a boat, and it's similar to that. You have also these planes where the instructors running around there.
Yeah.
This is very nice. I'm looking forward to play there and make it.
It's a small but intensive field, and there are a lot of corners and places where you can hide.
Yeah.
It's quick. Why did we build it like this? Of course, of my background.
Yeah.
And this is what we created. We thought, okay, we have to do it like this. Can we change it? Yes, we can change it because we can switch panels if we want. We can close windows. We can build it. Also, a plan is to place more doors, which guys can kick in or slam in.
Or detonator.
No detonators. No, that's not allowed. We can simulate that.
Simulate, okay. Why not? And we are talking about it right now. You offer a little bit special. We are not used to in airsoft like this. Expand a little bit the scenarios.
We've got a whole bunch of scenarios. We've got the common games, as Capture the Flag and Team Deathmatch, the infected games. We've got a game where you have to find 2 suitcases with 2 different bars in it, with different colors, so you have to collect them. Most similar as all the games. What we also do over here is put in role play. For example, you have a team of 12 guys, you want to play together, but you don't want to be separated with other people. Okay, then we say, okay, what we can do is offer you a role play, and we give you actually a scenario. So you get a mission at the beginning, and we will brief you, and that mission will be held in the jungle, in the CQB, and in the future in the.
And you will play as a team against the Orga, and they will do role play and try to get you out away from your mission.
Yeah. And what we do is instruct also by microphones and or by communications. We instruct our role play for, okay, that's enough. Okay, play on. Okay, so you have enough.
You keep it active and keep it real for the one who's playing.
But especially, we wanted to make it as real as possible.
Okay. Yeah. So real military simulation, maybe or military training. The things we normally play on the game, on the PC or on the console.
And that's what we try. We are now busy with that. We tried it a couple of times, also with an airsoft group, but also with a recreative group. Yeah. You see a little bit of difference, picking up things, but it's very intense. So. We're still trying it out, but it works out. So
I think that's the interesting. A lot of people who even may not play airsoft yet can live through things they normally see on PC in games. And it's very interesting. Call of Duty, of course, it's the one everyone played, and everyone got these pictures in the mind, and you offer them to relive them in real without having any damage from it. How was the reaction on the act of playing Airsoft from the Netherlands in the community, and maybe how was the reaction of the players who also know CQB in other fields comparing to your field?
To be honest, in the beginning they were a little bit skeptic about our location because of
because Airsoft players are like Airsoft players.
No. You've got people who like snipering, you've got people who like shotguns, you've got people who like pistols. Okay. Everybody has his own specialty, call it his interest. And what you see a lot in the Airsoft community, especially with multimedia and everything, people have already a decision before you get even started. But now on, of course, everybody has his own opinion, and afterwards we said, okay, just visit us, and if you say, okay, it's nothing, if you like it, come back. If you want to try it, try it. Everybody's free, we live in a free country, so why not? And now we're open for 3-4 months, and it's going very well. People are satisfied. But there are still people who said, I can't use a sniper.
There will be,
of course,
every time.
Yeah, and why not?
I've already seen some German players, German teams being here and posting very positive posts on this field. I think one thing that's very different from Germany, is that you have the NABV. How is it for you as a provider of a field to work with this institute?
For us as an Airsoft organization and location, I think it's very good. You need rules, especially here in Holland, because everybody knows don't play outside with an Airsoft rifle because the government, it's dangerous, you've got problems. And to keep it legal in Holland, you need a good organization on top of that. But the same as young as the Airsoft sports is in Holland, that young is also the organization of the NABV. So they do their best to make it the players as much as comfortable. What they're starting now this year is also to look at the organizations. How can we help you? How can we support you? My own experience is I can make a phone call and they give me advice or they help or they visit us. For us as organization, it's good that they're looking more. So
someone is caring for you and someone is looking out. Not like in Germany where everyone is, we say, cooking his own soup, and everything is like a gray zone. You do it, and you know they are legal fields, but if you think over, the police is not coming, and everything is fine. But here it's absolutely different because the government knows it and cares for it a little bit. Not like in Germany, no one is caring, so no one is asking questions, and it's okay like this. But it's very different. How is it for the players? Do they have to register it?
Yes.
Every player is registered at the NABV.
Yeah, you sign some papers for the government. They check you if you're allowed to have the permit, and then you get your permit. You have to pay a contribution.
So it's ruled a little bit from the government, but it's also keeping in the safe direction and keep it.
If you want to keep it legal, that's my opinion, and it's also I hope it's also the opinion of the NABV. If you want to keep it legal, you have to have rules.
Of course.
And those rules are for us, are for all the other fields, and if it's all the same, then you have it also clear for the players. If they say, okay, the maximum of 350 FPS with a marsh of 360 FPS is everywhere, and everybody knows if I go to field A or B, it's the same. I will show you. This is what you get if you.
Okay, that's the real.
Yeah, and that's what you need to buy airsoft replicas.
You are not even allowed to buy airsoft replicas if you don't have this.
For example, if I go over the border to Brazilian gun shop in Emmerich, and I wanted to buy one of the replicas, I have to show this. If I order in Poland or in America, I want to order an airsoft replica, I have to set this copy and they attach it to your package because then customs can check it if it's all legal.
Yeah, okay, I get it. So it's a little bit, it's a lot of different. The NABV is caring for you and for your also for you as an organization and organizer of fields, you know the players know the rules, and you don't have to make your own rules. As we in German know, on every field you go, there's different FPS, there's different rules with bang and stuff like this, and so it may be not that good. So because everything is equal.
Yeah.
You have a bang rule, for example, the big discussion everywhere, but you have it and you know it, and so it is like it is, and you don't have to discuss it with everyone.
Yeah, it makes it clear.
Yeah.
Maybe you're not very happy with some of the decisions
of
the
course.
MV makes, but okay, it's clear now. It's clear. If
No one
there's a
can
bang
say
rule, there's a bang rule.
Yeah.
And of course, some fields have their own extra rules. They can make them, but that's where you do your safety briefing.
Yeah.
You can explain that, and you can tell them that, and everybody's clear with that.
So my experience is as a German player to come to Netherlands the first time, everything is organized, everything is, you know everything, and the timetable of the day is very clear and you get your food and everything. It's so different. The first time it was so strange, but it was good because I know there was martial, I know the FPS rule, I know the rules, and I could play and don't care for everything and don't need. In Germany, I first have to collect all information from different sites and internet websites and all this, and here, you know, I can get my ticket there and I know the rules and I have my gun like this. And
because you wanted to play airsoft.
Yeah.
You don't want to do administration. That's the job of the organization.
This is very interesting to see the difference. But we also talked before about that even the rules are different, the players are equal. Like we have the same issues in Germany, like you have in Netherlands, and we have the same discussions. But my experience also here and on other fields,
I think
it's organized.
You have that everywhere in every sport.
Yeah, of course.
If you play football
and you have that players every time, and you every time have to discuss. But I think this organization and all the plans and the rules makes it clear.
And it makes it legal in Holland.
Yeah. And we always also talked about this before. This is sport.
Yes.
It's not a hobby or military simulation. It's a sport, and this makes it legal.
Yes.
It's not in Germany like the one calling it sport and the other calling it hobby because we are doing military simulation and one playing war in one side. On the other hand, here is a sport, like it is.
Yeah.
And this makes it legal. Yeah.
To be honest, if I see people after a whole day skirming and they come out of the field, and I see them sitting by the bar, sweaty and tired, then I think it's
this is one point to see it as a sport, of course. Yeah, it's very interesting to have you to be here to take a look about and get a look behind all this and get to know you and all this to get know the history of a field. For me it's a short time, 3 years, 2 years to get from the idea playing airsoft to a field. Yeah. So interesting. Thank you for your time and
thank you very much. It was fun to have you here.
Yeah.
I've got a present for you, of course. For you and for the cameraman. Now a few new badges.
Blackout patches?
Yeah.
Very nice. I'll wear this if I find space on my gear. I'm not a patch guy because so this would have a space on my gear. Yeah. On this patch now, I see there's some.
We put them on the wall, the patches.
Thank you a lot, and
thank you.
I think we will see us.
You're always welcome. Everybody's welcome over here.
And you're also welcome. The German players are welcome. Everyone's welcome.
We want to play in Germany.
Sorry?
We want to play in Germany.
Yeah, but it's difficult for you because you have the Pentagon.
Yeah, but we're getting new weapons, AKs and APS.
From ASG.
Yeah,
from they have the F. Yeah, it's
back to the factory. We put the F marking in, so people over here can play in Germany.
Yeah, that's a difficult story as well. But maybe we'll see us in Germany.
Yeah, maybe. I hope so. Okay, thank you.
See you.